You've all seen my new fountain, which came with a little stand. As you can see, it's a rather attractive little stand. Now here's my problem. Watch this. Just a tiny bit of weight on the front end, and we are going to have a very serious problem. All we need is one kitty to walk off on that end or jump up on that end, and we've got ourselves water all over the floor at the very least, and worst, a broken fountain. Actually, I did not think of this. I was warned by this by the gentleman who makes these stands, and he has given me a discount on the stand as a result, and the design will be different in the future. However, I need to fix this. So I've been going over and over in my mind how to brace up the front end of this without disturbing the beauty of this little stand. Someone in the YouTube comments suggested that I paint this stand. I can't even believe I didn't think of this myself, considering, as you can see, that I paint everything else. In any case, adding my artistic flavor or fervor to this stand appeals to me. I think it's an excellent idea. It doesn't fit here in the living room in any case, no matter where I put it. It's just a little bit too crowded. So it's going out into the garage while I play with it. And I will try and make a video out of it as I go. This morning I came up with what I think is a clever plan. We'll see how it works. Sirocco and I have worked out a solution to the tipping fountain table issue. If she's not careful, she's going to tip this whole thing right off this table here. Well, it's going to be way too hard to explain to you what I'm doing, but we're starting out here with a big piece of masonite. This is 1/4 inch masonite. I'm laying out a design on it as we speak with Sirocco's invaluable help here. Okay, believe it or not, This is going to be our new support for our fountain table. I'm sure it looks pretty confusing right now, but when we get done, you'll see it to completion. All of the holes are made. I've done this before, freestanding wood sculptures of different shapes. I usually use a jigsaw. This time I tried a different kind of saw, and I probably should have stuck with the jigsaw, but this worked out just as well. The next step will be to get it secured on its stand, which you see down there, pieces of it. Then we'll paint a base coat on it and start giving it some color. We got our fountain table stabilizer art piece standing on its own today, more or less. Just finished gluing these little pieces down here. We'll leave them clamped overnight. Put a little extra bracing in here, which I usually don't do with these pieces. Table support piece is now being painted with a base coat. A few more coats so it'll all be white. With just a bit of fits and starts here, I gessoed over my original plan. And I think I'm going to go with this one because it's color of water. This is the part that will go towards the fountain. Actually, it was reversible, but if you'll notice, I offset this here on the center in case I want to put the fountain up against the wall. I won't have the long. I can have the longer part of the base underneath the fountain table, and then this will be almost flush with the wall if I were to actually put it up against the wall. Now we have to paint this side. This side we'll be able to see completely if the table goes through from the other side. After setting this underneath the table, it's clear that you're not going to be able to see a lot of this because the table's going to hide from here down pretty much. But I'm not displeased with this, and then I think I'll paint the table to match it. Kind of, sorta. Table stabilizer is done, I think. I'll put a coat of varnish on it later. At some point you just got to stop. Kalahari. Cat hair in the paint is beginning to drive me crazy. Yes, it is. Oh, here we got another one coming over here. I'm going to have to throw them out here in a minute if this keeps up. Let's see if I can paint with a camera in one hand. Cat interference. Not doing too good here. We're making splotches, kitty. Good thing about art is you can always call splotches artistic flair. Kalahari. Kalahari. Stop that now. Okay, okay. Everybody out. Now let's see, you got it on your foot? I probably got it on your foot. Now you're getting over here in the wet paint area. Okay, everybody out. Out. We're terminating this session here. Fountain table and fountain table stabilizer is declared done, with the exception of coat of varnish, which we'll probably do out in the garage. So I set it up here in the living room. Here comes Sirocco. Maybe she'll demonstrate for us. Get a good look at it here. See what we think. Yeah, it's just a little thing. Not too bad though, huh? What do you think there, Sirocco? Sirocco will give it her seal of approval or not. Giving it a good look over here. Checking out the construction and the basic design. There she goes. Okay, it's looking all right. Feels nice and firm. Not going to be tipping over. Yeah, and the little kitties can jump through the holes. What do you think there, Sirocco? Okay. Well, that's it then. It's done.